Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Legion, and we're back here with Murky and King Murgle. We took care of all the Murlocs around Shipwreck Cove. As you can see, it's not a group objective anymore, or an area objective. Now, let's go ahead, I guess, and continue Murky's training.
I am honored.
Nature versus nurture.
Murky's gained quite the following, hasn't he? Perhaps they can help him out.
Now, I found out, reading up on King Murgle, that he's actually a night elf. And I was wondering what that voice was, but like I said before, I just expect a really nerdy guy in this costume, so...
Good luck.
And that's coming from me.
I'll huff, I'll puff. Pufferfish have this impressive ability of exploding. They could be a powerful tool for Murky.
Kind of like the main character from the Atlantis movie. The Fate of Atlantis, or the... What was that name? What was the name of that Disney movie?
The pufferfish will be a perfect resource for Murky. I'll just whip up a spell to make them grow more quickly. All we'll have to do is throw, then boom.
Then not.
It was the one that Michael J. Fox voiced.
Murky seems to have gotten a very strong slime ability due to this slime weed. Fantastic.
Go in peace.
Murlocs, the next generation, and oh, the claudacity.
The time has come. Murky and his followers need a place to hide out and train, away from the mature Murlocs, so they can prepare to take over in the future. There's a nice cave not too far away, only problem that it's filled with Magrua. That would be a good base for the tadpoles. Murky must show them what for. Mindmeld with Murky and his egg and show him how it's done.
Mindmeld with Murky and slay 10 cave moss clacklers. Barracuda Murglagla. Gesundheit. Use Murky's egg to mindmeld with him. Yeah, that's definitely the next generation. Now let's check oh, the claudacity.
The leader of the Cave Moss Magrura, Claudacious, has been ordering raids into the Cave Moss village to steal the young for snacks. This isn't going to do it all. In order to prove their power, Murky and the tadpoles must destroy him as well. This is a job for Murlocs. Mind well with Murky and his egg and show him how it's done.
And, ooh. And we've got better there. What about... Ah, nice pants upgrade.
Farewell.
Well, let's get our Vulcan on and mind meld. Oh, look at Murky in his gladiator garb. So good. So we have some abilities here. As you can see, we have a new hotbar. We've got Slime, which deals nature damage and applies slime to nearby enemies for 8 seconds, slowing their movement. We've got Pufferfish. Spit out a pufferfish at the target point. After 3 seconds, the fish will blow up. We've got a heal and March of the Murlocs. Command a legion of Murlocs to march in a target direction. So this should be very interesting. Let's go ahead and travel. There's that rare spawn from earlier that we were just barely able to beat. Well, let's keep on keeping on. We are so close to level, I believe, 107? 106 or 107. So we are making a lot of progress. This is episode 30. And playing only 30 minutes a day and getting this far, I'm actually relatively impressed with the leveling speed. As long as you rest up and keep your rest XP high, you're in good shape. Murky can cover some ground. Our little Spartan. Let's see how he is in terms of just combat. Apparently not good. Murlocs go marching one by one. There we go. We actually might level up as Murky, which I don't know what exactly will happen there, but okay. Pufferfish in the hold. Oh, we gotta... Why are you attacking me? Leave Murky alone. Just trying to secure a place for the next generation. And you guys gotta get old Brody. Hopefully we don't have any more of those. I love the... La 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 la. Sounds like my nephew when he was a baby. Now we still have our heal. And looks like we have multiples. Oh lord, we do. Awesome. Onward, little Murlocs. And then how far do they march? Holy crap. Quite a long distance. Let's try that again. Let's see how far the range is. They're going the distance. They're going for speed. Holy crap, they hit. Helping out Murlocs in their time of need. I love that song. There we are. One more clacker, and then we go take on the Grand Poobah. Let's heal up just in case. We're invulnerable right now. There we are. I actually realized I wasn't attacking them with Murky's little spear. The Murloc cave. Ooh, there's things we can mine. I'm curious, can we... Oh, I can't do that right now. Curses. And he has escorts. Well, of course he is, if he's the leader. And if that's a 106 humanoid, that means we're going to level up to 107. So, not bad at all. Yeah, bring it on, guys. Get you out of my hair. Or scales, in Murky's case. There we are. Ding! Gratzman! Level 107. And we're only in our second area, too, guys. That is crazy. Let's get the Murlocs marching. Just crawling all over him. I actually thought to myself, thinking of King Murgle, that would actually be... Hold on, he might run into the cave, if memory serves, the first time I did this.
This cave belongs to the Murloc tribe.
Look at him run. Could you imagine, like, a Five Nights at Freddy animatronic like that? With the fish, you know, with the Murloc and the dead eyes? That'd be terrifying. And I don't really find Five Nights at Freddy's scary at all. Just the jump scares are what they are, jump scares. But that would be terrifying to see running at you like Foxy.
I'm listening.
This cave will make a great base for the young tadpoles.
And got a recipe?
You did it! Murky will make a great leader for the next generation of the Murlocs here. I can't help but feel sad over losing my little buddy, but you've got to let them go sometime.
That's the spirit.
Go in peace.
And there he is, taking his place as leader of the Murloc. You did a good job there, King Murgle. Oh, they're all little warriors. Well, I hope they are raised up right, otherwise we are going to have a problem a little later on with, like, an armed force of Murlocs. If not Lady Vash, if Queen Ashara gets her hands on these guys and weaponizes them. All of Azeroth may be in trouble. Let's put on the new pants. Not too bad. Learn the recipe. I actually think that, yeah, objective complete. Learn 6 Legion recipes. That means we need to go talk to Nomi in Dalaran. And I guess that's a good enough time to go ahead and do it, because we need to head all the way over here to the Bloodtotem. So, let's go ahead and use the Hearthstone. There's nothing going on in the Hall of Shadows. I checked before I started recording. I do know one thing, the Dreadblades are only 10 artifact points away from upgrading, which is a shame, because I don't think I grabbed anything appropriate to that. Now, we're going to get possibly a little bit of slowness here, what with my recording and the fact that we're in Dalaran, where everyone else is. You guys know the score. But Nomi is a source of great frustration, because this panda chef loves to burn food. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you guys are soon going to see.
Browse. Take your time.
Good recipe
Enjoy.
list. You are truly amazing, Master Swindlegear. Now, let's get to work, shall we? I can cook, but I can't really hunt, or even fish for that matter. If you bring me ingredients, however, I will use them to research new recipes for you. We can start with the few fish I managed to scrounge up. You'll find them in the barrel in the back of the kitchen. Obtain 5 of Nomi's silver mackerel, then bring them to Nami for research.
Next one is on me.
Right over here. And back to Nomi.
Please, browse my ware.
Now, research recipes using silver mackerel. Like so. And we start a work order, just like recruiting things. Now, let's try filleting them lengthwise first. Let's not... Interesting. If I remove the bones after drying, I lose less of the meat. Perhaps this would work better if I were holding a beer.
May the mist
Perfect. I have a
protect-
new recipe for you, Swindlegear. This is the most competent Nami will get. Did you cook Smee? He's like, I will shank you. Come on, Smee. At least get off the food. Bad dog. What we get? Dried mackerel strips. Mark II. Whoops. Wrong person.
Looking to buy?
We've done it! With this technique, we should be able to prepare dried mackerel strips much more efficiently. I am certain there is much more we can learn. Keep bringing me ingredients and I will keep the oven on.
There is no...
All grown up. Work with Nami to open the test kitchen, which is a reference to when he was a little one in the Mist of Pandaria content. So, apparently these guys have amazing growth spurts. Now, can we actually
Enjoy.
grab all of these? No, I already bought them. That's
Jade
good.
Serpent, guide you.
And then we can use some of the food that we've acquired to research recipes. And how many do we have? We have 24 work orders available. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about 4 each, I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll start a work order for that. And then eventually you might run out of stuff. And he burns your food instead of gives you a recipe. Or occasionally he'll give you some mats back.
Guide you.
But after a certain point, you definitely will be... Burnt food will be on the agenda. And you just kind of have to accept it. And 4... That's with the High Mountain Salmon. And then... we'll do lay blood for the rest. Well, actually, we're running out of materials. We've got 11 orders
There is
available.
no hurry. Looking to buy?
We got a lot of... Okay, let's do that. Now, I'm actually using materials that I could be using for engineering right now, but it's not the end of the world because I have all of this stuff on my
May the
main.
mists protect you.
Oh, that's Trey. I don't know if Taranko from some of my multiplayer videos, he's playing on his Goblin Hunter, Grizzleback, saying, "Gratzman," for my achievement. Thank you very much, sir. Now then, we need to move on to our next objective, and that's getting the Bloodhoof tribe, I think, into the fold, so we can take out these Drogbar. So, where do we need to go for... Oh, not Suramar, not yet. We need to head to Witchwood. So, I will go ahead and fly that direction, and I'll see you when we get close. So, here we are in Witchwood, and obviously if it's called Witchwood, that means one thing, guys. Not witches, but harpies. So, we got Witches of the Sky. I didn't really notice till now just how infested this area is with the little winged monsters. But, ooh, Warthog. These are scary, scary creatures, by the way. If you've ever had to deal with one in real life. They have the... You wouldn't think that a giant pig would be that big of a threat until you see one charging down on you. And then life gets really scary really quickly. Let's go ahead and shank. Looks like he has a charge, kind of a teleporty thing. It's like around where I lived in New Mexico, we had small little warthogs. That's what I always attributed them to, called javelinas. And they're essentially giant kind of pig rodent things. You have to look them up. They're hard to describe. But they would kill all kinds of animals, like livestock, animal or domesticated animals that were outside. They were pretty nasty things. I know Taranko, for example, who I mentioned earlier, he lives in an area that does have them from time to time. But fortunately, they have like a mastiff and some other stuff that a smart javelina will not get near. So. Oh. Ah! We can just go, we don't have to use the pick. The pick does it automatically when we try and mine it. That's good. Because I realized while I was in the middle of mining, I was like, I'm not using the glass pick. Wretch, what are you doing, man? Good stuff. Now, I guess we need to go kill harpies, don't we? Oh, alright. And we also need to talk to the Bloodtotem tribe and let them know to not fear, for Swindlegear is here, and what is going on with my sword? Do you guys see that? What is that? Inspiring Presence will be healed for 3% of all damage dealt. And Swindlegear's got his jeweled ring. What? What happened to the Dreadblade? It looks all ghostly. I'm not complaining, mind you. I think that looks sick, but why is it like that? Oaken Iron Bull, Rivermane Emissary.
Greetings, champion.
Outsider, you are one of the few from beyond High Mountain who has made it into these woods alive. With me vouching for you, the Bloodtotem have been given a no-kill order by Turok. You saved me at Riverbend not long ago. It's the reason I vouched for you as emissary to this tribe, and the only reason you're alive here now. I consider my debt to you paid. You must prove yourself to the Bloodtotem chieftain before he'll speak with you. Within the forest is the Witch of the Wood, a harpy mother who recently descended into this territory. If you're able to defeat her and show her carcass to the Bloodtotem, they might allow you an audience with Turok. Defeat the Witch of the Wood.
I will never forget my life.
So I have to do their dirty work. Lovely. The Drogbar you freed me from were unusually aggressive. The tribe in the nearby cave seems to be apart from the rest of them, but that didn't stop the Bloodtotem from going on the offensive just in case, capturing some of their number. That move left the woods exposed to the harpies, however. Your help dealing with these witches would not go unnoticed by Turok. Bring back their feathers as proof of death. 50 hag feathers.
High Mountain stands.
And Navarog, the Stone Dark leader. So this is one of the Drogbar from the tribe they attacked. You have no reason to trust me. My cousins, led by Dargul, have gone mad with power. But I ask you to investigate something. I have a feeling something terrible is about to befall High Mountain, and that Turok and his Bloodtotem are going to be responsible. If you don't believe me, look for yourself at the northern side of Cliff's Edge. Investigate Navarog's suspicions. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what exactly those suspicions are. Is this the investigate the Bloodtotem? Are you guys dealing with things that you don't need to be dealing with? Yep, looks that way. Cup. I have a bad feeling about this. Uh-oh. That looks very familiar. Were these guys going to become green? It's like Pit Lord blood. Oh, Lord. Get away from that outsider. Bloodtotem Warmonger. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, what you doing? Knocking me back? I got a glowy sword. Can't you tell? Yeah, you better run. So they are getting involved in things that they shouldn't. Remember the golden rule, guys. Lovecraft teaches us this. Never summon anything that you do not have the materials or the wherewithal to summon back. Or to send back. You know what I mean? It's like, never invite someone into your house that isn't willing to leave through the front door. The cage is empty, and Navarog is gone. Did we get swerved? We may have just gotten swerved. Ugh. Well then, let's just go kill some harpies now, shall we? We'll just pretend that that didn't happen. We gotta go mine this laystone first. Must get that quest done so I can stop having this glass pick in my inventory. There we go. Do we actually get more for just flat out using the thing? I think so. Actually, it'll go faster if we use the glass pick. Oh, alright. And looks like these harpies are pretty much next door. Hello there, Orc Warrior. With a big spiky shield. And we got a rare spawn too. Slumbering Bear. Well, why are we trying to kill the Slumbering Bear? He didn't do anything. Imbued. Health increased by 75%, damage done increased by 30. Ah, he's a world boss, or he's a world quest today. Well then. That should mean more XP for me. I don't think it does, but I'll go ahead and act like it is. Looks like other people are going to join in too. Yep, we got a mage. So what did this poor guy, I guess I don't know, he's got some nasty markings on him. Because he's a huge plaguer bear. Maybe he'd killed people. Or just caused havoc and they're trying to take advantage of the fact that he was hibernating. That would make sense. I'm still very happy with my DPS right now, especially for 107. I'm hitting some numbers that I normally see in heroic dungeons. Or at least from 110, so this pleases me. Order resources, Dreamflow Collar, and Valiant's Glory. I'm actually okay with that because what? Oh, Lord! Hi, Gornath the Lost. We're going to vanish. Where did you come from? We nearly got fell reavered. And we can't sap him or anything. And he's got a elk or a ram hanging. Let's go ahead and get out of here. That's just like playing Burning Crusade for the first time and running into the Fell Reaver. You're just minding your own business, doing quests, the ground starts shaking, you're wondering what's going on, and then you hear BOOM! Like Inception or War of the Worlds, and when you turn around to see what made that sound, you are very much dead. So, 765, actually the one that we're wearing is better, but with the Valiant's Glory, Dreadblades can be upgraded. Let's actually take a look here, because I don't think I've done a lot of this on camera. We've got Greed, which run through occasionally awakens the Dreadblades, unleashing a sweeping attack that hits all enemies, so a little bit more AoE damage, which is always good. So we have a choice here. We can go between Blade Dancer, which gives energy regeneration reduced by 3% less while Blade Fury is active, which means I'll be able to do more AoE attacks with Blade Fury. Or I can do Gunslinger and increase the critical strike chance of pistol shot by 6%. So I'm not exactly sure which way we should go, because both options are kind of viable. What do they lead to? That leads over to Blunderbuss. Draws a concealed blunderbuss and fires a quick shot at the target, dealing 74,795 damage and reducing movement speed by 50% for 6 seconds. And then during Adrenaline Rush, your ability cooldowns recover 15% faster. That's not as impressive to me, personally, as Blunderbuss. But what I think I'll probably do is go on Icy Veins, which is an amazing site, by the way, if you need advice on builds or basically anything, how to play the class. I'll see how they advise leveling it up, and we'll kind of just go from there. Now, yoink. Get credit for 1 kill. Oh, we need harpy feathers, don't we? Hey, got my mind on my money and my money on my mind, as the song goes. Could I have been any wider? Ah, well. Now, the Witch of the Wood should be over here. I would assume she being the grand poobah of all this, and maybe she'll have more feathers. Ideally, that's what should happen. And we also... Oh lord, she had a moose. Why do they have a moose? Oh, nice. Did you see that? She knocked me back and I had hit the AoE, so it looked like I changed direction in midair. Like a freaking superhero. No. Keep your Dark Blast to yourself. I just need to kill her. Don't really care about the moose, to tell you the truth. I guess we'll heal. One more, come on. And down one moose. Oh, he had some red eyes too. That was an evil moose. The worst kind of moose. Now, in order to clear the rest of this, we need feathers, and it looks like we just need to kill things in general. See, we got bewitched bears. So that probably was the case, that that big bear was asleep and they were just taking advantage of it. Zap. And ambush. Ambush the big bear. Get the muscle dealt with. Like so. And I'm not even going to attempt it. I'm not really going to attempt to pick pockets anymore. I'll actually have to look that up and see if there's anything that might be worth it. Because if there isn't anything worth it, there's no point to do it, you know? Hag feather. A few more to go. Zap. Yeah, just twine. I say that and then the first thing I do is pickpocket something. Swindle can't help it. He's got a pickpocketing problem. He's tried to go in therapy, but it just doesn't work. Got an orc rogue. Oh, someone did take on the giant and won. More foul blastuses. Show the harpies who can really fly, or at least glide or come down with a lot of force. And looks like everyone's still trying to take out that bear. So there's going to be a lot of people like in this area, but not necessarily doing this quest. Which I suppose is fine. You are nearly dead. I'm going to be nice and help out a panda. Because I like the pandas. Even if they're Alliance or Horde. I got a soft spot for them. There you go. Wave to the panda. She doesn't care. Ah, well. Oh, that warrior's very much nearly dead. Oh, I wish he was flagged for PvP. I would so just smack him. Those missed opportunities. And this harpy's been sapped. Well, I think you guys get the idea here. The Bloodtotem, and you would figure with a name like that they would get themselves into something unsavory. But I'll go ahead and kill off the rest of these guys, and then we'll come back and see exactly what's going on with the Bloodtotem. Maybe we can try and stop them from summoning something horrendous here in High Mountain, as if we didn't have enough problems. Oh, also, by the way, went and saw Magnificent Seven last night. Really good film. If you like westerns and just good action-adventure flicks, go see Magnificent Seven. I think you'll be very, very, not necessarily impressed, but it's a really good time, especially for a 2-hour movie. And I love me some westerns, so it was money well spent. But I will go ahead and end it here, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.